2025 marks the 25th anniversary of this conference. 25 years of queer and trans workers coming together to fight for and defend human rights in our workplaces and across the country.
I guess I was always out, and so I pushed and finagled, making room for other gay people to be out within the union and striving towards a first conference.
My wife and I were both in the pilot, and being a part of that was emotional. So we leaned on each other from across Canada, and then we started bringing people in. And we went from this being such a small conference to now I hear there's over 100 people here this year, and that warms me.
Arriving yesterday, this felt like coming home.
My first Pride has been awesome.
My experience has been fantastic. I've learned a lot, and I can't wait to take it home.
We got our strength from one another and inspiration to fight for rights.
So I'm hoping that I can help others in my community that have yet to come out.
It's been enlightening, it's been energizing.
Very fortunate for our local and our national to invest so many resources into this key networking space where we can all get together, collectively make decisions, and engage in that union democracy.
Trump scares the hell out of me because I see a lot of things going backwards that we fought so hard to move forward with.
C'est sûr que la montée de la droite est réelle, est présente, on la voit. Même si on sait aux statistiques, il y a de plus en plus de violence envers les personnes de la communauté.
We've seen this staggering rise in anti-queer and anti-trans hate. And while it is about us, it's also about rolling back progressive victories. It weakens our shared human rights framework. It actually allows for these politicians who are no friends to unions, no friends to progressives, to break new ground in their attempt to weaken checks and balances on state power.
We are feeling the backlash to an idea that time has come, which is equity. So whether you're talking about economic equity and protection of workers, whether you're talking about the gay community, whether you're talking about all of our rights, they're all interconnected.
Because these movements, these backlashes, they're not happening in silos. They're all impacting us at the same time.
So when we see the rise of the far right feeding on the fears and insecurities of us all, we can find the power within community to break out of those molds and those thought patterns.
One of the best ways to counter far-right movements is to know your neighbors, to get back to being able to knock on your neighbor's door and ask for a cup of sugar.
Et de s'asseoir et de voir comment on peut avancer ces enjeux-là dans le milieu du travail avec les syndicats qui ont déjà tellement une grosse expertise sur le milieu du travail, sur comment défendre les droits des travailleurs et travailleuses. Ben, c'est juste vraiment un petit jump de plus pour parler d'enjeux LGBTQ+, puis de travailleurs, travailleuses qui sont en fait LGBTQ+.
And have a conversation around what unites us and what we believe in, rather than ceding territory to groups that want to take power away from our movements.
I think it's important that we get to have our joy as well as our activism, and if we can do them both together, that's even better.
Experiencing gender euphoria rather than gender dysphoria previously, before I came out, is amazing to share with my coworkers, and they embraced it. I want everybody to experience that.
Queer joy is about celebrating the victories because it's a long march.
But if you're surrounded by people that you love, by your friends, by your community, it powers us to keep up the fight for generations to come.
I'm very appreciative of Unifor and the strides they go to include LGBTQ and make it a priority.
When I start reading the harassment policy, I'm like, oh my God, look at the protections I have now. That gave me strength to start talking.
Unions, to me, are like the foundation through which we can build a stronger progressive movement, because class cuts across every issue. And if we can bring that message to workers of all kinds, they can see a shared struggle and a shared humanity in their queer and trans siblings.
We need to keep doing this type of conference and to try to bring new people.
I want you to know this is a place where everybody wants you to thrive and succeed.
So step out of your comfort zone and, come on in. We're all welcoming.
Romper el molde, que podemos cambiar vidas de personas y experiencias.
lelah berjuang di dalam hidup kita. Never give up when you fight in life.
I want you to go forward, carry the torch. You've got the union behind you. I need you to carry it forward for me. And when you can no longer carry it, pass it on to the next generation. That's how we grow.